Guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport and my boy Clyde. Just taking them out for a walk. So peaceful out here. Anyways, you guys have seen that that judge that fined Donald Trump $365 million, and he cannot do business in New York for 3 years, and his two sons 2 years. I don't know how that works exactly. That's Trump organization or whatever. But seeing like this trucking thing, this guy Chicago Bob or some shit like that, how he says they're boycotting, all the truck drivers are boycotting New York, bringing loads in and out. That ain't going anywhere, guys. That definitely is not going anywhere. And the reason I say that, I'm a truck driver. And when that supposed convoy was going down to Eagle Pass for the border situation, that didn't evolve. They said 700,000 truck drivers and shit. Truck drivers can't even band together to shut down for ourselves to get better rates, lower fuel prices, so on and so on, because truck drivers don't stick together. They're all talk. Like I've said before, I'm ready to do it. I'll be the Hoffa of the trucking industry. But what's up, Bubba? What you got? Clyde was telling me, Daddy, truck drivers ain't doing anything. They're all talk. They're all talk. They when they forced us to do the mandatory half-hour break for 8 hours or before 8 hours, drivers are like, oh, they can't tell me what to do, and they ain't gonna tell. I'll quit before they can tell me to do that. Nah, nothing happens when they mandated it. Then truck drivers, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not wearing a mask if they force me to wear a mask. You guys can go back in my videos. I wouldn't go into a place that required a mask. And that's when I made up those lanyards that said I was exempt. Truck drivers are wearing masks. Same thing with the thing that goes in your arm, right? I can't say it on YouTube because of the guidelines. Truck drivers are saying, oh, I'm going to have to get it if... Well, actually, they were saying, I'm not getting that, and if I can't, it's my body, my choice. All this bullshit about how tough they are. No, get out of there. I don't know what that is. We got a lot of coyotes out here, so... Beautiful day here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And then truck drivers with the ELDs. If they force me to do an ELD, I'm quitting. I'm retiring. They can shove it up their ass, or I'm not going to do it. Well, look where we're at now. ELDs. Now, and they refer or they compare the truck drivers that were in, was it Ottawa, Canada, I think it was, how they, Clyde, where are you going? Hey, hold on, stay there. He got punished this morning for not listening off his leash. How Ottawa, the Canadian truck drivers, they stuck it out, man. I admire that, I respect that. American truckers, I don't respect nothing from American truck drivers, and that includes myself. But I didn't talk any of that crazy shit about they make me do this, I'll do this. If I walk into a truck stop, he says, sir, you need a mask, and I showed him my exempt form. They didn't, which only happened to me once or twice, and they were both Indian reservations. There's a truck stop in, I think it's Shawano, Oklahoma. and do peas on everything, but he's got no juice left in him. He just goes through the whole action. Raises his leg. And then once in New Mexico, I think it was Santa Rosa. No, not Santa Rosa. Anyways, Casablanca. Anyways, when they told me I needed a mask, I walked out. And I didn't get fuel there. I didn't eat there. Didn't sleep there. Nothing. For the most part, I believe I am a man of principle. But truck drivers in America, they just talk mad shit. And then when the opposite happens, they continue to roll their rigs down the highway. And I know we all have to make money. We all have to survive. I get that. But then keep your fucking mouth closed. But this whole Trump thing, guys, we all know that he didn't, and I don't think Trump's our savior. I'm going to vote for him, but I don't think there's going to be an election this time up. This whole Trump thing is completely illegal. When I used to do real estate, we used to take out 80/20s, which is 80% loan to value. But in the commercial industry, they do a 50% loan to value because it's commercial real estate. And in Trump's situation, they Clyde, where you going, Bubba? Clyde, you better listen. Come here. Come on, we go this way. Come on. You are going to get it if you don't listen to me. Clyde, get over here. Come on, we go this way. Come on. Yeah, you better listen, little turd. So this whole Trump thing, because they know that people are fed up with the current administration, right? Good boy. Come on, let's go. We go this way. People are fed up with this current administration. And this whole Trump thing, I did a video years ago saying that Trump was a psyop. And it was a psychological operation for the American people that wanted a stronger, better America, and not build back better, but a stronger, make America great again, right? Good boy. So, let's enjoy the day out here. So yeah, so this whole thing, I believe, I mean, there's no way that, I mean, a judge authorized it or whatever, but I'm sure they can appeal it. So, and I'm sure if that is the case, it will be appealed. But that's going to take a while. And people are like, oh, Trump's going to be bankrupt. I don't think $365 million is going to bankrupt him. But once again, they want to divide us. And they're looking for martial law so that they can, or they're looking for some sort of civil war / revolt so they can introduce martial law on us. That's my true feeling, and I'll continue to stick with that. I mean, how could they do that to anybody? That, I mean, none of that's legal. So commercial developers, they do this all around the country, if not all around I don't know about anything in China or in Canada or Mexico. I'm sure that they do it all around the world, these 50% loan to value, because that's how they keep their contracts going and their projects going. So I really truly believe that they are doing this publicly to separate the people, and that's their goal. And but yeah, it was just funny when I listened to that Chicago Bob talking about, yeah, I got 3 friends and I know 10 other truckers, because I was on the CB listening to how we're going to boycott New York and all this other stuff, because obviously the Trump court proceedings are happening in New York. So we're going to boycott New York, right? I mean, it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. If we didn't stand up and stand together over the things that cover our face, and the thing in our arm. I mean, we were out at my wife's job because my wife's a nurse, and we were out there protesting every weekend for a few months. And her hospital happened to shelve the idea because they were going to lose over 50% of their staff. Now, a competing hospital, they stuck with their mandate, and people ended up quitting and going over to the hospital where my wife is. You know, at least some people have principles and moralities and integrity. But, you know, I have friends, we have family that took it, and that's their right. But the thing is, the point of the video is this whole Trump thing, it's all about separation, man. And if they start putting stuff on the news about, oh, truckers are now boycotting New York, and that's all bullshit. Yeah, you might have a few, like I don't even go into New York anymore. You need a special permit. It's a sticker that goes on your truck, and you have to purchase a travel permit through New York. And so for that reason, I won't go into New York, and I don't really want to go there anyways. It's just too much mayhem out there, man. So it's just not worth the money or the hassle to go to New York. So if they were saying, hey, let's boycott New York, I'm already boycotting New York, so it doesn't matter to me. So, but guys, don't believe that garbage you see on the news or hear on the news or whatever the case is. It's all BS. So anyways, Clyde is waiting patiently like a good boy. Clyde, what do we say, huh? You mad at your daddy because I disciplined you? He said, ciao, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.